Husbandos and waifus, what's going on? My name is HERMSAUR. Welcome to another reaction of My Hero Academia. We are finally back. It took a break last week because of New Year's, but now we're finally back. Now, before we hop into this episode, question of the day. In terms of the war arc between the villains and the heroes, who would you consider the MVP of this whole arc? For me personally, has to be Mirio. Mirio came in clutch at the appropriate time. So let me know in the comment section below who your MVP of that last arc is. Now, from here on out, what's going to happen? Especially since people's trust in the heroes are starting to be a little fickle since the whole Dabi announcement. So let's hop into this reaction of My Hero Academia. Dude, it looks hella messed up. Crazy that the All Might statue is still up. Oh shit, I am not here. I mean, what is All Might supposed to do? He's retired. He's weak. He's not strong anymore. What do they want All Might to do? Throw his barely surviving body in front of a line of fire that will get him killed? And probably will get more people killed? Get in the hero's way? Whoa. This was the beginning. The Paranormal Liberation Front is new opening. Oh, we get this arc. Very cool. I'm excited about this one. I like this opening. Visually, this opening is so good. It's very fitting for this upcoming arc. And it just, I don't know, man. You feel pain in this opening. I love it. Oh, I'm not ready, bro. I'm not ready. Oh, this is going to be so good. You know, to relay back to the war arc, it was like hit or miss for people. But honestly, people were hating on My Hero last season. I still enjoyed it regardless. Oh, it's that guy that like conducted the tests. He got God. Yo, she got clapped. Be liberated. Oh, so this was all happening. You know what's so weird? The way that this is being told, my freaking timeline in my brain is so confused. It's unfortunate though, because the villains have done a lot of wrong too. Despite as much as the right that the heroes have done, one wrong, they're like easily frowned upon. It's kind of like once you're in the spotlight of something, it just gets really hard to redeem yourself off of one mistake. Especially if you're looked at as someone as a hero or something. Same thing as a content creator too. And Mirko handled a ton of high ends, man. And then Shigaraki stopped at 70%. I gave this guy so much too. Dude, we got a whole recap for the people who did not watch the anime. The first 12 episodes of this season. Really cool for him to get his moment. Though I wish Kaminari was able to do more than what we saw. At the end of it all, I don't think the heroes and Hawks was wrong for doing what he did. I wonder what happens if Momo put like 3 of those, successfully landed 3 of those in the mouth. The whole Shigaraki fight was freaking insane. I really don't understand the hate this season got. A lot of people are just saying, oh, because all of the effort went into Mob Psycho. I still think My Hero Academia did a phenomenal job in adapting the manga. They did a great job. It's better than what MVA was, you know? I don't remember the initial reaction of the Todoroki family after this whole thing. Best Genius also did a lot too. I could see him being MVP as well. Here's my MVP, Mirio. Shigaraki disappeared with 7 Nomus. I think those are the last 7 Nomus. Now note this, guys. That whole recap was half the episode. So they had to lie about the work-study students taking part in the fight. If One for All is taken from Deku, will all of the quirks that came upon it, like all of the layers of the multiple quirks that Deku have, also transfer over to AFO? Shigaraki looked like he wanted to be rescued. Now, when it came to that, that's when it seemed like, that's when I remember a lot of people were pretty upset about that part because they're like, no, they're gonna want to save Shigaraki, even though Shigaraki's a bad guy. All I can say is we gotta let it play out and see how this all works. Oh, so, okay. I completely forgot they captured him. I was wondering how they were gonna capture him. Mr. Compress! But he helped with the escape of the other villains. Yeah, they have to get all of that shit, man. Whether if it's usable or not, I have no idea. Oh, Edshot is still here. Damn, they're still fighting even after everything that happened over there in Jaku Hospital. Yo, Cementos so boss-like! I was mentioning how the heroes took an L. And you guys were right. You know, like, they were able to stop probably things getting worse. But man, in a war like this, everyone loses. I wonder if they're going to mention how many people were killed by Gigantomachia and everything. Hell yeah. Yeah, the aftermath is just way too much. This is why I said the heroes took an L. Because the aftermath of everything, even though they were able to stop possibly things getting worse, this is really bad. Oh, God. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, Dude, saved by Ochako. Let's go. Entropy. That was close. Yeah, literally. Yeah, Ochako is probably the best for this job, at least. She can make things float. 403. Hey, Ochako did the best that she could. Oh. This is absolute destruction, man. It's like horrific for an anime, man. Imagine. There are natural disasters that do this, too. It's like a Kappa guy. A hero giving up. There is the change of tides, hearing cries for help. But then at the same time, this is what it is to be a hero. It's like being in the hospital as well, you know, like there's a lot of people that need help. Imagine like during like the pandemic, it was like this too in the hospital. So many people crying for help, so many people dying. You have to have a strong stomach, especially since All Might brought a world of peace and this is kind of new to them. The announcement of Midnight's death. An absolute tragedy. We lose a waifu. Majestic. Also gone. The fact that so many heroes died from this. Dude, just seeing this is like giving me so much chills. It's making me sad. Were his dreams and his hatred. Man, my dreams and my hatred never helped me out. That's a lot of pressure on the heroes too now. They think like moving overseas is gonna help them. We've got 5 Wii's. Uh-oh. The thumb! Wow. Damn, they're flashing back to season 1. It's kind of like the parallel of what the world has become. From a world of peace to a world of destruction. Oh, I remember when I read this part, I cried, bro. I'm not ready! This whole episode was mostly recap and finishing up what we got from the last arc. What this shows is a shift in society. From a world of peace and heroes taking over to everyone's trust in the heroes slowly dissipating. The villains making a huge turn right now. Even though they have captured a lot of people, we see at the same time the heroes kind of losing hope, seeing everything that's happening around them and just realizing, yo, I need to change my line of work. I think because a lot of the heroes were in a time of where peace came in, right? But now when the real stuff happens, when the villains actually make a huge turning point like they did in this one, what happens next? Society is honestly just in shambles right now. What are the heroes going to do next at this point? Because now even the top heroes have to do a lot of recovery at this. They got hurt fighting Shigaraki, and already Shigaraki, or AFO that has taken over Shigaraki, is already sending his Nomus to get his real body. On top of all of this, we see the confirmed deaths of the heroes. The main one for me being Midnight. Losing Midnight is a big deal for the students, especially since she was a teacher and she was all of our waifus. You know, I really liked Midnight, to be honest, and it was just a sad loss. I felt like seeing her fight against Gigantomachia and the League of Villains kind of prepared us for her death, so it wasn't as painful. But I remember when I was reading it, I was still really sad. But what's coming of this next arc is the aftermath of the shift of society. What's going to happen? I'm just very happy to see this part, you know. Can't wait to see where My Hero Academia is going to take us from here in the anime. It's getting pretty close to the part where I last left off from reading, and I do want to catch up on reading again. I'm going to take the time to sit down and catch up to reading to My Hero Academia. Great recap episode. All I can say is, man, I'm not ready.